Yeah. Okay, welcome everyone for Talent Forge, the Art of Communication webinar. I am Gadepalli Srinivas, CEO of GS Spec Private Limited. Talent Forge is my brand that is exclusively involved in training the people. Today, I am really excited and very happy to announce a very special program that is going to help the people on improve their communications. Along with me, I have my couple of team members working here, and I welcome everyone to this webinar. I have people joined through Google Meet who registered from our webinar and website, and also this streaming is available directly on the YouTube. If you go to our website, Talent Forge website, you can see the complete streaming that is happening on the YouTube channel. Okay, so this webinar is all about the C-Clap. The C-Clap is a program that is designed by me, which is exclusively involves in collaborative communication and language acquisition program. So what it means is, this program is totally a different program compared to any other program available there in the market. It's more of a collaborative mode, and it also helps improve the people, the communication skills and the language through various methods and methodologies that worked. So here is what it is. So why this program? Okay, so in my companies, in my entire journey of software engineering, I worked for various companies, and I always had a very great team, good people, good culture, lot of technology awareness, technology know-how, but they were continuously failing to communicate internally and also with externally with my customers and the peers and managers. It also happened to me too. Even I was struggling to understand the skills of the communication and how, and I went through a lot of pain and process of using very raw methods, very unformatted learning to figure out what really works. So I have now created a model that worked for me and that worked for my team members and many of my colleagues, okay, which is kind of given a great results. I have formatted that as a simple single program called C-Clap, communication, collaborative communication and language improve platform. So this I am very happy to announce that it will be available for people to take up as a training program from on Talent Forge. So why is this problem? Okay, so for anyone to really be successful, there are 3 skills that you really need. The first is the technical and functional skills. We always spend a lot of our time and money learning technical and functional skills. Take it in a BTech courses or MBA courses. All this, they are teaching us your technical and functional skills. Okay, so but technical and functional skills is for people. That means you have your technical skills and functional skills. You are going to use these skills along with the people. So the people skill also becomes very important, and the third is the communication skills. If you look at this slide, that between technical skills and the people, in the middle the communication skills are going to sit. So communication skills are the medium where you connect with the entire world. You may be a good technology person, you may be a good functional expert, but lack of technical skills or lack of functional skills, you are not able to reach to the world, you are not able to reach to the public or people. So what is really happening is your communication skills is really creating a bridge between your technical and functional skills and to the world. So it's very important that not only just learn technical and functional skills, but also you have a communication skills. It's so often happened, and many times it's happened, and now even today it's happening. I meet so many people in the process of interviews, and they have a good functional skills and technical skills, but they are failing in doing the interviews. Sometimes they succeed with me, but when I put it to my client, they are failing because of not having a skill of communication practiced well. So this is a biggest problem that is going on. I thought it will be a good idea that something that a model that worked for me and my team and which is tested to bring out as a training program, a coaching program through a Talent Forge organization. Okay. So if you get into your engineering or MBA, you have a dream to get into your dream job. Okay, you want to start your dream career, but lack of communication skills, you are not able to present the way you are supposed to be presenting. So there are so many people available in the market. They have learned already in the colleges, and they are taking a lot of special teachings in the training institutes, but still they are failing to present themselves. Okay, because of the skills. So it is so happens the people who want to start their dream career are the people who already got a job and just wanted to establish themselves very strongly in the career and go to the next level. For them, the communication skills becomes a very important skill that they need to pursue and learn. So why it is a challenge? There are so many institutes there who is teaching you the grammar, who is teaching you the spoken language, who is teaching the English and other presentation skills. But why it is not working? Okay, so let us understand. See, the entire communication skills depends on the cognitive process. So why I said it is the art of communication. So the communication is also an art, a performing art like any other art, like singing, dancing, drawing, those things. So for any art to come out to the performance level, you need to actually practice. That means when you say in the cognitive process, there are a lot of things happens. One is cognitive process must be clean, and it must be effective, and it must be efficient. That means when somebody asks you a question, what is happening here is you listen to the question and you kind of try to understand, you decode that question and use your knowledge, and you kind of come up with your response to the question and use your vocal language, all these things, and deliver the answer to the question. So it so happens many times people start answering the question before even listening to the question. Before the question is completed, the people starts responding to the answer because the lack of the communication skill, because your cognitive process is not allowing you to listen carefully. So there is a cognitive process involved in it. That is the reason it is becoming a challenge for people to practice it and have your cognitive process have a clean, effective and efficient way that handles the communication system. So if you are kind of reading a book or learning the grammar or kind of watching the videos or attending a motivational lectures, that is not going to help you. You need to really get involved. You need to get into the action of using your communication. It's all about applying, acknowledging, learning the knowledge and applying the knowledge. If you apply the knowledge, that's where your cognitive process is going to effectively work. Okay, so that is the biggest challenge, and why the communication trainings out there are not really going to work. So Talent Forge C-CLAP is a new fancy name that's given, but it has been with me for years and years. I have internally used where I was part of the teams and I was part of these trainings. Somebody trained me in various methods, and I have trained this with my teams, and it worked flawlessly. And many of the organizations where I have started this, they still continue to use this. I was talking to couple of my colleagues to inquire about this. They're still using this internally because they see a real benefit from this program. So this C-CLAP depends on a model and methodology. You can see that all P's there. Okay, so there's a project. Everyone who is getting into this program, they will be assigned with projects. So the entire cycle of the design of this program got 10 projects to do by each individual. Then there's a preparation. There's a methodology in how you are going to really prepare to execute that project, and then you practice. Practice is going to be the key for you to deliver or improve the skill of communication, and then you perform on the platform. If you look at, there's a 5 P's that forms the basic model and methodology of C-CLAP in a program to learn about it. So what is that Talent Forge provides you? Okay, what is that he is going to, if you enroll into this program? So we provide you a written guidelines that how you should go about each project and how you are going to really improve your communication skills, and as a mentor who is going to help you to validate and suggest you if you are doing any mistakes. And also there will be a sessions. Everything is going to be the sessions. On the sessions you are going to perform your communication project, and we are going to help you to coordinate and collaborate within the session. And there will be at least 3 webinars where I am going to share a lot of knowledge about the concepts of the communication. And end of this course you will be awarded with a certificate of completion after completion of your 10 projects. That's what is the Talent Forge is going to provide you. But there is a lot of work you need to do yourself with the mentors and our team's help. So the 10 commandments are the concepts that I am going to teach you as part of the webinar series. So I have listed the 10 here, but I'm just going to touch base one or two things. One is the context. When you are in the communication, making sure that you are within the context, and you also make sure that everyone else, your listeners, is converted to the context that you are in, and also you take the control of entire context so that no switching of the context is really happening. So how do you identify the context? How do you control the context? Okay, how do you make sure that you kind of get audience and your listeners to reach and join your context? So there's a lot of things that I am going to explain with the examples. There is a times where you may have to switch to the various context. When you want to switch the context to other context, how you do, what you do. Okay, so likewise all these 10 are going to be a 10 commandments on the communication, or the 10 concepts that you are going to learn, okay, through a webinar series as part of this program. So if you complete this 10 programs, what is that the deliverables, what is that you are going to get out of from this? One is you are going to get a time management. So here in this context of time management, I am talking about time management in the communication, not a general time management. Within the time management, suppose if you are given a 5 minutes to present yourself in the interview, how you effectively you can use that 5 minutes to present and talk about the more important things about you, so that you will be successful in that interview. If you are planning, if you are given a 1 minute, okay, how you can effectively use that 1 minute. So that is the time management you are going to learn from this. And of course the listening skills. When sessions happens, there few people are in the, they are giving the speeches, and rest of the people are listening, okay, to them, and with a very detailed level of listening with various things, they are just taking the marks. And also you will learn the protocol, when you should be really speaking, when who should speak, how the control will happen. It's not that like everyone is speaking and nobody is listening, okay, that is a bad way of communication. Okay, so how do you control that, a protocol that everyone speaks only when they get a time to speak, and otherwise everyone is listening to someone. So you learn the protocol, and you also learn coordination and collaboration. By taking this program, you can become a good coordinator, and you can collaborate with the teams to facilitate meetings and handle the meetings. You can control the meetings, all those things you can learn from that. And of course the public speaking skills. Okay, if you just go anywhere, you will be ready to present yourself to a great bigger audience if needed. And of course the language skills. The language will be using English, but this is definitely not an English improvement program. This is an overall communication improvement program using the language. And of course you will also learn your presentation skills. So these are the 7 deliverables the people who are going to get it if they enroll and they go through this program. Okay. So every person will be assigned a project, and there is a preparation and practice happens, and the validation and corrections happens with the mentor. And once the performance happens, there will be a performance feedback will be given to them, and sometimes the performance become invalid because you are not done the context that's supposed to be, or you are not used the content that's supposed to be, or you are not utilized your time well. So that may be a failure performance which you need to repeatedly redo it. But if you are successful, then you will be moved to the next project. This is a cyclic project, system that works for completion of all your 10 projects. So after 10 projects, if you complete successfully, you will be a quality person who can ready to do a TEDx talks. People who don't know about the TEDx is a great community across the world. There's a lot of seminars happens on lot of different subjects, and many people, many experts come and present themselves. So they have a very critical timeline. If you are given a 5 minutes, exactly 5 minutes you need to talk. If you're given a context, you need to be within the context. You need to use all your skills to present well. Okay, so there's a lot of validation happens even if you go onto the stage of TEDx. I will ensure, it is my promise, that people who take this complete 10 projects and they get certified, so I'll help them to do the TEDx talks and bring them and mold them as a great communicators. So to whom this project is, or to whom this training is, I wanted, though it is valid for anyone who want to improve their communication skills, but my initial focus will be people who are taking up IT courses, people who are doing an MBA or any other professional courses, and people who are already about to complete their education and planning to start their career, or the people who are already on the job and just started but they are struggling with the communication, even they can really take this program. So any other, the people who has kind of the intermediate level of those people, we are not going to take it now. It will be the graduation and the masters and the professional education streams only. So this program, CCLA program, is designed to go for duration of 3 months and 10 projects. There will be one weekly session and it is online session, and 4 hours you need to prepare yourself in a week, okay, so that you are getting ready for understanding all this communication system related concepts, and also you are preparing on your own content and you're ready for performances. And there will be 3 webinars, okay, on the concepts, and there will be a session feedback. Immediately after the session, there is a mentor feedback. Mentors are going to sit in the back end and they are going to record and listen to everything that happened in the session, and they are going to provide a personalized feedback in a written format, so that you kind of take that as a feedback and improvise on your next projects. So I am sure the people out there might have a lot of questions, but I have compiled few of the common questions that may be asked. Okay, how to enroll? Okay, it is a very simple process. If you go to our website talentforce.in, so if you scroll down, you will find the art of communication. You can just click on the apply and provide your basic details. My team members are going to reach you over the telephone or email and have you started the enrollment program. Okay, so it is as simple as that, and you can just enroll if you like and you want to continue with the program. You can just apply and have our people call you, and they kind of put you into the training program immediately. Can I join remotely? Yes. This is exclusively designed to work remotely. Okay, so no matter where you are across the world, you can kind of take the benefit of this program and join remotely. Okay, so what time it is? Okay, so considering the people who are already on the jobs or who are already engaged with their education, so we created a batches in the early morning hours and the late evening hours and IST times. So based on your availability, our team members can help you to choose the best timing that suits for you to have join these programs. Thank you for the time given. Me and my team is available. You can reach out on the mobile number that is displayed on the slide, or you can just enroll to the program, and we will reach out to you and provide you any specific questions that you may have. So let me ask my team member Monica, do you have any other questions from anyone? Okay, thank you. I think the no questions are kept. So thank you so much, and I kind of want to see you people enroll to the program, and I want you people to on the next my webinar sessions. Thank you. You can end it.